fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today I will share with you two stories, and hopefully by the end of the speech you will come to a realization, and those of you who have heard my speech before, the realization will be deeper. Let's start with Lubna's story. Lubna was a petite 5 feet 2 inches, and I met her through a volunteering session. She was at an institution. She was a fireball, totally lively, barely 21 years old. I was supposed to inculcate a sense of education in her, but she told me how the world works in about 15 to 20 minutes. She would sit right in front of the class. She had her own group. She was the leader of the group. And she wanted my attention, and she got it. She got my attention when she told me her story. Let me share her story with you guys. She eloped and married a boy. Coming from a very conservative family, that wasn't really a good thing, and not a very good thing in many ways. But that wasn't the worst thing. The worst thing started coming when that boy started hitting her. Hitting her for dirty laundry, hitting her for dirty shoes, or maybe not keeping things in properly. She couldn't take it anymore. So she applied for a divorce. Things started getting bad, and the court decided to send her to the institution she was living in. She told me this story with a big smile on her face from one year to the next. That creeped me out. It was hopeful, but it creeped me out. And that was my first interaction with the word and the world of domestic violence. And then Beena, she came waltzing into my life. She would call me whenever she felt like. She would call me in the morning. She would call me in the evening, whenever she felt like it. And her subject from life, children, suddenly started becoming, my husband is doing this, my husband is doing that. It suddenly became husband-centric. I started avoiding her, keeping my phone on silent. It was becoming a little bit tedious to keep on with her work and her, So, that day also they were fighting, like mad people, and the whole mohalla knew about it. Whole mohalla, women from the mohalla called her and they told her, he will get better, he will become the man of your dreams. But no one from that mohalla called that man and told him, become the man she deserves. Later, after a few days, I heard that she passed away. No, and her husband just put it on suicide, that she suicided. But I'm not convinced, and neither were the mohalla people. She was too independent, she had children. She couldn't have suicided. To this day, I'm baffled that being in the middle of all of it, I couldn't put a label on it. It's very difficult for us to put labels to people, to situations, domestic violence. So I started my research. According to HRCP, from 2004 to 2018, around 2,500 cases have been reported only in Pakistan. That is 14 years, and only 2,500 cases. I am happy that we are very happy people, but I am sure that the numbers are really misguiding us. So I decided to look for reasons why a person becomes violent. And there are three main reasons. Low self-esteem, the innate desire to control one's spouse, it can be a man, it can be a woman, and the inherent inability to control one's emotions. These can make a person really violent. So what can I do? What can we all do as people who can see a person in a violent relationship? I can listen to that person. Or I can educate that person that you are in a violent relationship. Or I can support that person. If I'm listening to that person, I can give my precious commodity, which is called time, to that person. In the words of Karen Salmanson, sometimes people want to talk to you not because they want help or sympathy, but because they want to kill the power of words. So let's break taboos, more and more taboos. Over to you, Toastmaster.
We have a fourth speaker, and we have that also. Just two speeches away, and a condition. The condition I'll read.